Hello, how are things? How are you getting on? How are ya? We're back again, dickheads, with my Premier League week-end predictions. I'm looking at them right here now in front of me, and I got the same scoreline in 5 different games. So after you write it down and you look at it, you think to yourself, there's hardly going to be that many 2-0 games. But don't forget to leave your score predictions in the comments below. Let's get straight into it. On the Friday night game, which I love a good Friday night game. There's no better way to start off your weekend with a bit of Bournemouth versus Fulham. Bournemouth are going well. They're going very, very well. I thought after half of their defence said, fuck this, I am off during the summer, that they might struggle a bit. I got too excited and my finger hit the table. And if you can hear that noise in the background, the wedding bells. This village loves to play the wedding bells from 7 till 10 every single evening. I don't think there's that many happy couples getting married. Anyway, we're back to the exciting part, which is Bournemouth and Fulham. Hoo-wee! Bournemouth are going well. Like I said, all their defence fucked off. A lot of their attack stayed. It's a well-run club. It's only a matter of time before one of the big boys, swoops up Areola, and then he just can't replicate the magic, and then his career prospects fall away down. And I'm pretty sure, but correct me if I'm wrong, isn't that the name of like your nipple? Like the bit of skin around your nipple. Is that not called the areola or the aneola? I'm going to leave it up here what I'm talking about, but I'm pretty sure that's what that is. But nipples or not, I'm going to say Bournemouth are going to win 2-0. I don't know if VAR is going to fuck over Fulham like it has a big habit of doing so far this season, but regardless, I think they're going to win 2-0. I don't think Fulham have enough. I don't think is going to come into it yet and start changing things up for them. They're middling, they're tipping away, but Bournemouth at home, they're flying it. I expect 2-0. We then go to sleep on Friday night and then wake up Saturday morning, have our cup of coffee and our breakfast, and at 12:30 we have Leeds versus Spurs. So Leeds have got a few results so far. Fair enough, fair play to them. I would like to see Leeds stay up. They don't really have the same sexy appeal and look as when they last came up, with your man that sat in the box the whole time. I can't think of his name. But they do have the fucker. Meet the fucker. And Spurs are Spurs. They win sometimes, they lose sometimes. You never know what's going to happen. But it seems that Thomas Frank is making them a bit more steady. Kudos to Kudos. He's fitting in pretty well. Kudos to me for making that hilarious joke. So I think it'll be a tight game, but I think Spurs are going to win. I think they're going to kind of pick it up. They've had a few bad results lately, so I think Spurs are going to beat Leeds. I don't think Calvert-Lewin is going to score because Calvert-Lewin is shit. Speaking of shit, we then move to the arse. Not the arse, the Arsenal. We've talked a lot already now about nipples and arse. I better tone it down now before this video gets rated 18 plus or something. But the arse versus the ham, the Gunners versus the Hammers, like you'd expect in a fight between guns and hammers. I expect Arsenal to win 2-0 here. I do expect a bit of a new manager bounce for West Ham, but not a big one. They're away to the mighty arse. But yeah, I don't think a big upset from West Ham. Arsenal, they're ruining the game, they're ruining the sport, they're splashing money at everybody. They've ruined the transfer market value, they're ruining everything. They make it rain outside, but I think they're going to beat West Ham 2-0 just because they're too good for them. Speaking of being too good for them then, we have Man United versus Sunderland. If you look back in all my previous predictions, you'll see I don't think I've given Sunderland a win so far, and yet they're like 3rd or 4th or some shit. I've now come to my senses, like, it's Man United at home, their manager is up against it. Sunderland are going away, so I think it's only fair to say that in this case, it's going to be a 2-0 win for Sunderland. Yes, you heard me right, motherfucker. 2-0 win to Sunderland. They've proved me wrong enough this season. I like Sunderland. I want to see them do well. So for once, fuck it, we're going to say they're going to win. And then Amarin is going to be bye-bye. No more hiding behind the walls. No more hiding in the dugout. No more being crying and emotional and fucking fuck off. Sunderland, 2-0 win. We're going to love it. We're going to be there. Brilliant. I really hope they show that game on TV because I don't want to watch Arsenal and West Ham. But needless to say, I will find some stream out there to watch Sunderland beat Man United. Then we go out for a walk and we come back at 5:30 then. It's Chelsea versus Liverpool. So when we can play with 11 men, which is very rare for us to do these days, we like to disable ourselves. But we seem to be okay with 11 men on the pitch. Okay. Highlight the okay bit. Liverpool have also had a small bump, but I suppose the opposite way, a dip so far recently. They're not as good. A lot of players need embedding. They're not all clicking together very much. Look at me, I'm Gyökeres. I'm an Arsenal idiot. Yeah, it's just like I said in my predictions video at the start of the year that Liverpool were going to be a bit clunky and not really click. Fuck, am I smart? But I'm not stupid. I'm not going to say Chelsea are going to win. I'm going to say it's going to be either 2-0 or... No, sorry, not. It's going to be either 0-0 or 2-2. That's what I'm thinking. Either a boring 0-0 that neither of us can score, neither of us can slap a cow's arse with a banjo, or else it's going to be 2-2, back and forth, slippy sloppy the whole way. I'm hoping for 2-2 because I want to see some goals. Then we go to sleep and we wake up and then we have, well, whatever it is. Yeah, Villa and Burnley in the morning. Ooh, that'll get you out your bed. So Villa have finally scored some goals. Jesus Christ, it's not like it's most of the players. Jobs on the pitch to score a goal. And Burnley probably had the most misleading 5-1 loss of all time. Fair play to your man for getting 2 own goals. The spirit of Richard Dunn lives within you. But I think Villa now, they're going to start to kick on. Fair enough. Like, I look at their squad and I'm like, Jesus, lads, you have no money. Like, Harvey Elliott. And who's the other they got on loan? They got Jadon Sancho. Like, fuck, man. Like, tell me, like, I expect Umri to be on the streets and, like, just begging for money. But yeah, Villa, I don't know, like, this season's a write-off. I know what they expect to do. I know what the hopes are. They haven't got the money. They haven't got the new signs they wanted. The keeper that thought he was leaving ended up staying. But I think 2-0. There we go. That is the 4th 2-0. Sorry, no, it's not. It's the... Yes, it is. It's the 4th 2-0 so far. But I just think that's what's going to happen. Don't call me unoriginal. Call me... I don't know, something else for sticking to my guns of these 2-0 victories. Then we go to Everton and Palace, and fuck me, does that say 0-0 if I've ever seen it in my life. Maybe not the new David Moyes screams 0-0, but Palace are away. They have a great defence. They don't like to concede. They're not going to concede against Everton. I think 0-0. Or this could be the case, which I think might also happen, since they are now on their longest unbeaten streak. This is the time they're most vulnerable, and Everton could win 1-0. But I have more faith in Glasner and Mateta. He still scares me. He got all his head shaved off and mustache got from last season. Looks like a completely different man. But irrespective of all that, I think Everton and Palace are going to be 0-0. Then we go back to Howie, up to Newcastle then. The Geordies, where no player wants to go besides Wissa and Wolfenhassensteinem. Newcastle are going to score 2 goals against the Forest. The Ferrets? The Forest. Newcastle will win 2-0 against Nottingham Forest. Fuck me, this is the last time I record a video. 10 o'clock at night. I'm sleepy and stumbling over my words like a fucking politician. But yeah, Forest, I don't know, lad. I reckon this is going to be a disaster for Ange. From start to finish, it's not going to click. It's not going to work out very well. I don't know. It just seems that, like, I don't know. It's mad. It's mad. Next up, then we've got Wolves and Brighton. Again, Brighton are a bit of a villa, but they're like, there's more positivity and happiness from Brighton. Like, they're just a heap of NPC Sims characters that just show up. They do something and then they go home and you turn off your Nintendo DS for a few days and you come back and they're all just there happy again. That's what Brighton is like. I think it'd be a very weird place to go to. And Wolves, I think, are getting relegated, and I think my prediction here is also going to heighten my thoughts. They're going to get relegated. I think they're shit. I don't think they've got anything. I think Strand Larson is also out injured, and I think Brighton are going to win 3-1. Yes, not 2-0. Wolves might get a goal. I think 3-1. They're going to pummel them. Minta, Mitoma, and maybe somebody else. Matt O'Reilly, I think he's got to Juventus, I'm not sure. And then after having your Sunday dinner, you get to sit down then and watch Brentford and Man City. 2 managerial geniuses. Pep Guardiola conquered Spain, conquered Germany, conquered England, won the Champions League. And Keith Andrews, sexy Irish man, lovely tan, lovely cheekbones. This is the immovable object meeting the irresistible force. Is it irresistible or unstoppable? Well, Keith Andrews is irresistible. Sorry, no, Stephen Kelly is irresistible.
There's something I like about you. You just seem really understanding.
Keith Andrews is nearly irresistible.
Ha! Gay!
But anyway, moving on from that, yeah, I think Man City are going to win 3-1. I think Brentford will give them a good run for their money. But I think it's just one of those times that Man City, they show up, beast mode, they say fuck everyone, we're class, and they just destroy Brentford. They go and get that thing you stick on the window that when the bees go on it, they automatically get stuck to it and die. That's what we're going to show up with. Just slap a load of them, slap it on Thiago's face, slap it on Keith Andrews' sexy face, Queven Kelleher's slightly less sexy face, and just beat them 3-1. And then it's the international break. Fuck it. So no one's going to enjoy themselves for another week or two, especially me being an Irish fan. I hate the international break. Our team are shit. But that's my prediction, boys. You let me know what you think in the comments below. If I flip it around, we'll have a good look here again. Yes, I have cleared off the Garnacho mistakes board, but don't you worry. That will be back. The Garnacho mistakes board is only temporarily gone, just so I can show you this. Fair enough, to be honest with you. You probably can't read much of it because my writing is god-awful. My writing is literally what Garnacho's performance is like on the pitch. For the most part, pretty bad, and you don't know what to make of it. But besides that, anyway, I was hoping to do a cooler transition. Nah, fuck it. Can't think of anything. And you stop throwing that around, it's going to break someday. That's my thoughts. You let me know in the comment section below. Like, like, comment, subscribe. All the best. Take it handy. Good luck, chat.